a ton of people waiting to board in Fort Lauderdale. They offered to sit him in the bench outside of the bathroom. I think I might offer my seat up since these were complimentary. These are paying customers. Welcome back to another video. We are starting here in Miami, Brightline's Miami station, and we're going to Boca Raton because I promised you guys I would tour the Boca Raton station. Thank you to Brightline for providing the tickets for this video. I originally planned on starting this video from Aventura Station, but unfortunately, despite having a grand opening, they are not ready to open to the public. So I just told them to get this video out of the way so you guys can see the Boca Raton station. Just book me from Miami to Boca Raton, and that's what they did. So thank you, Brightline. Let's get on this train and go to Boca Raton. It's gonna be a first look for me and a first look for you guys. Let's get situated. These seats are so comfortable. There's even a button here that kind of lets you recline a little. And of course, the pull-out table is nice and good size. But they also have a smaller table if you want to just put your phone or something small. I don't know, a wallet, keys. This is a premium cart, so they will be bringing by some kind of service with free snacks, free drinks. All right, we have started first motion, leaving out of Miami Central Station, headed towards Boca Raton Station. I'll have a Pepsi and going with salami and cheese, please. Thank you. Yes, please. Okay, this is a first for me. I've done premium, I think, twice, and I've never had a what is called a premium treat. All right, so it comes with salami, Asiago cheese, dark chocolate, some really good dark chocolate, cup of grapes, and 2 Kellogg's Club crackers. And then of course I ordered a Pepsi. We've arrived at Fort Lauderdale, 33 minutes from Miami. Okay, from Miami to Boca Raton was 53 minutes. We are now stepping inside of Boca Raton Station for the very first time. This is the first time for me looking at it and the first time for you guys. Right here we have the premium lounge. We have some water fountains, a women's restroom over here. Very narrow on this part of the station. As we keep walking this way, we have the little market store. I've explained this in the past. I don't think it's open right now, but you just put your card to get in, grab anything you want, walk out, and a bunch of these cameras and sensors will detect you as the purchaser of that item. As soon as you walk out, your card will be charged. This is the regular smart class waiting area of the Boca station. Basically the entrance to Brightline Boca Raton. You'll buy your tickets right at the entrance. Like such, they have it at every station. It's the same style. Also, be able to weigh your bags. And then you go through the airport style security, standard at every Brightline station. But let's go ahead and go outside and show you exactly what we're working with. Similar to Miami or every other station for that matter, they do have a pickup service to drop you off within a 5-mile radius, which is what we see here. This is the shared shuttle. Over here we have the Brightline parking garage. This was also built on this property. So here you'll be able to purchase parking ahead of time or scan similar to Aventura and pay your parking. Of course, it is cheaper if you add parking with your ticket, so keep that in mind. They also have a bicycle storage that is currently not open yet, but you do see the bike racks over here on the side. And this is the signage for the bicycle storage whenever it is open. Now that is beautiful. They've added new plants, trees. I do want to talk a little bit about something I noticed on the train. When we got to Fort Lauderdale, people got on and were ready to sit in a seat that was already assigned to somebody going to West Palm Beach. And they were showing that they had that seat number. And the people getting on from Fort Lauderdale also had that seat number. So this man was saying that this is the second time this week that the train was double booked. So I'm not sure if that's a common occurrence now because of these new stations and how they are booking it. So I'm not sure. Anyway, we are now at the end of the Brightline platform. Okay, so I just flew my drone and I am noticing how small Boca Raton Station is. So small that it's giving me a hard time of making a video that is of a decent length, because this honestly could be a TikTok. So I'm going to combine some drone aerials that I took so you guys can see just how small the station is. So this is one side of it and it goes all the way down there. Now it does look big here, but one thing that you do see from above is how narrow it is. And it reminds me of Brightline's Fort Lauderdale Station, where it's literally a narrow strip. I have a feeling Aventura Station is a lot bigger than this. Go watch that video if you haven't. Let me know in the comments. Let's go check out the premium lounge for Boca. It is a small station, so I'm very curious to see what they have here. Oh, it's completely open. These are the offerings over here.
Are you in the premium lounge?
Yes.
Can I see your ticket?
Yes, no problem. There you go.
All right.
Thank you. All right, we're leaving Boca Raton Station now, headed to Miami. This is the first time I ever wait for the train on the actual platform. We are on the first cart, so gotta walk this way. Looks like these are having the same issue as I told you guys about coming over here, where there's seats that are double booked. So I was asked if I would move to a single seat so two people could sit, since I had purchased, or since I was provided 2 tickets and I was only using one, which I didn't mind moving to a single seat. But that's because their seats were already taken. So they're dealing with an issue where seats are being booked twice. And I don't know. So they do have a row of single seats where you're just by yourself. And it's actually not that bad if you're traveling alone. Okay, for the return trip, I opted for the second option of their premium meals, which has hummus, carrots, sun chips, original, olives, and another dark chocolate here. There's a ton of people waiting to board in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm not sure if there's going to be another issue with like double booking. So the lady told me to move to this seat, and I'm not sure if someone boarding from Fort Lauderdale has this seat, because it's not my seat. We'll see.
It's okay, we'll get one.
It's like a family who doesn't have an empty seat for them. Wow. That's crazy. Some people don't have seats here on premium. There's only one premium car, by the way, and the rest are smart class. They offered to sit him in the bench outside of the bathroom. I think I might offer my seat up since these were complimentary. These are paying customers. Hey, did they ask you to sit at the bench outside the bathroom? You paid for a premium seat? Wow. You want to take mine? No. No, you can sit here. I don't mind sitting. I'm literally going to go back there. This will be an empty seat. You can take it. Yeah. Let me get this out of your way. That's crazy that they're doing that. I know. Coming over here, they were overbooked too. Really? Yeah. I think it's like the new stations is throwing off the system. I don't know.
This is the first time. This is the first time that I'm not even writing this bad experience already.
Oh wow, dude.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So this is the bench that they offer the guy who paid for premium to sit in, just right across from the restroom. I volunteered to come out here because, I mean, these tickets were provided for me. That guy paid money, so I don't know, least I can do. But anyway, there's 2 benches. There's one here, 2 restrooms as well. This is smart class over there. Since her new seat is right across from the restroom, let me show you guys how it looks. It's really nice, actually. So you just touch this and it'll lock the restroom for you, and on the other side it'll show a red light just like that, and it'll let people know that it is occupied. But it is a nice restroom. They have this really cool Dyson sink here. Everything is automatic by sensor. including the toilet. There you go. And then there's this really cool mirror. All right, let's get out of here. It's so funny because the guy literally just walked up to here and the trash can, the camera's currently on top of the trash can, so sitting on this bench, the guy is just dumping the trash right next to me. And I don't know, it's just horrible. Paying premium and being like this. I guess it's half good news. Good news because Brightline has a lot of customers and there's demand for it, but bad news that paying customers may or may not have a seat. By the way, the staff here are great. Good job to them. They are very attentive, asking me. So there's an overbooking issue because of the new stations. So it's like throwing it off.
Exactly. People are coming up to us with an issue because their tickets are saying when they come through on the screen and in that area, it says cancel for Boca and stuff like that because it's not stopping in Aventura.
Okay.
So people are coming up to us, hey, it's canceled. It's not canceled. Everything is out of order.
Damn. Hopefully it gets sorted out soon, man.
It's chaotic.
Thank you guys for your hard work, though.
Thank you. Hey, thanks.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it. Hey guys, we are approaching Miami Central Station. Lots to unpack when we get off, guys.
Thank you.
No problem. So the first group I gave my seat to, the couple, they just thanked me for giving up my seat, and then I gave up my seat again to sit on a bench. Sacrifices, guys. Oh, this is nice. So we're on the Miami Central Station platform, and we've got the train that we just came on, Bright Blue. And then we have Bright Pink over to our right. What happened?
You have a YouTube channel that you talk about Miami infrastructure stuff?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, I follow it.
Oh, thank you.
I recognize you. Okay.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Making our way down to Miami Central. Look how packed this train was. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so before I get into my thoughts, I want to say that we were scheduled to get here at 3:03 p.m. and it's 3:02 p.m. I believe I got off the train about 5 to 10 minutes ago. So we did get here ahead of schedule. Good on them. But obviously the bigger picture right now is talking about the overbooked seats on Brightline. We had the issue, as I mentioned, coming towards Boca Raton. It wasn't as bad as it was coming back. People there just found another seat. If someone was sitting in their seat, they just went to another seat that was empty. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case coming back because there were no seats to move to. There was actually one empty seat, a single seat, that I ended up moving to from my 2 seats. So they booked me for 2 seats side by side because just in case I wanted to bring an extra passenger, and I didn't. So it was just me. My backpack was on the extra seat. There was a couple that needed to be seated, and they just didn't have enough for the couple. So I volunteered my seat to them. So they had the 2 seats. Then I sat in the single seat. And I guess when we got to Fort Lauderdale, some guy got on, or I think there was a couple of people who were out of seats coming from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. But there was this one guy that you guys saw in the video. He had no seat at all. So he just needed 1 seat. He was by himself. So I said, okay. And I gave him my seat and I volunteered to sit by the restroom, the trash can, along the bench, as you guys saw. Speaking to one of the workers, this is an issue with the ticketing program. After opening Aventura Station, well, not fully, but after Aventura and Boca Raton were added to the destinations along Brightline's connections, it just ruined the system. They let people book seats that were already taken, and a lot of people were just upset. And the guy that I gave my seat to, unfortunately, it was his first time riding Brightline. That was his first experience riding Brightline, and it was a bad one. He even said it. So yeah, hopefully they fix the system, because if adding Aventura and Boca Raton is causing these major problems, then I can't even imagine Orlando, which has insane demand and everyone's just anxiously waiting. Going over there and coming over here, there were multiple people asking, when is Orlando opening? When is Orlando opening? So there's demand for it, and I just can't imagine standing for 3 hours. They're gonna have to add additional seating, a bunch of cards for it, and square away the ticketing system. That's like the priority number 1 in my opinion. So yeah, I have a ride back home via Tesla. Oh wow, there's a lot. I guess I would probably have to do it through my actual scheduled time. Okay, so they do have a helpful map that gives you real-time location of your driver. It does show a shuttle. I'm not sure if they're going to actually be giving me the private ride, but it says it's 11 minutes away. I'm right there. They are right over there, so it should be here pretty quickly.
Yes. Hi.
All right, guys, I'm back home. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, showing you guys Boca Raton Station. I've been trying to do this video for a couple of days now, but unfortunately, Aventura Station is still not open. Hopefully, by the end of this holiday weekend, it'll be up and running. And listen, I know we saw some things that might scare you off if you've never been on Brightline, but despite all of that, I've had an excellent experience my other times riding Brightline. It's been flawless. Premium is, in my opinion, well worth the price. At least one way, book it premium and then book smart going back, or vice versa. Try it at least one time. The amenities on board and in station with their premium lounge is just worth it. So again, thank you so much to Brightline for providing these complimentary tickets. Hopefully they will do the same for Orlando. Either way, there will be an Orlando video whenever that line opens in 2023. So subscribe for that, hit the bell button. You'll be notified when I upload a new video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. And I do recommend after this video watching Aventura Station Tour, because I got to go before the public gets to even see it. Even to this day, it's still not open to the public. There was a grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony, and I got to tour the entire station and take the very first Brightline ride from Aventura to Miami. Go watch it after this video. It should be somewhere up on the screen here or linked down in the description. And with that said, happy holidays. I'll catch you guys in the next video.